My brother has a very unique hobby. And no, I'm not talking about watching just the cartoon. It's way more than that. This hobby of his has become a major deal and it changed the lives of everyone in his orbit. It all started a few years back when he watched his first episode of Paw Patrol and got his first action figure. After that, there was no turning back. His fascination with the canine universe was so huge that the very next morning he rushed to the local toy store and bought a ton of Paw Patrol merchandise, cars, stickers and anything Paw Patrol related he could get his hands on. By the evening, when our mom returned home, his whole room looked like an entire Paw Patrol town. There, he was busy playing with his dog figurines, reenacting scenes from the show. In fact, his obsession grew to such an extent that he had to stash his collection in the basement. It was down there that our mother Nelly stumbled upon a fortress of plastic dogs constructed over the course of the next month. 3 years later, I got used to going into his room and walking on the Paw Patrol carpet, admiring the 3D posters of each dog, sitting on the bed with Paw Patrol sheets, and feeling the gaze of numerous figurines and mascots all around me. Imagine trying to have some privacy in his bathroom. Mission impossible. You sit on the toilet with pictures of Rocky staring at you. Use Sky soap to wash your hands and dry them with a Marshall towel. And don't even get me started on using Paw Patrol shampoo, mist or other body products. I once noticed his toothbrush. Of course, it was colorful with Everest's face on it. As for recognizing my brother on the street, well, that depends on the time of the day, but it was usually easier to see which Paw Patrol character he wasn't wearing than to list every piece of his clothing. And yes, you guessed it, even his underwear has Paw Patrol characters on them. But he didn't stop at local toy stores. He struck an agreement that any new Paw Patrol toy released would come to him first. His appetite for Paw Patrol collectibles knew no bounds and it still wasn't enough. He purchased a property on some bay in Canada and constructed a life-size Paw Patrol base maintaining a faithful 1-to-1 scale. He soon found himself dedicating every available moment to his newfound haven. I thought he was getting more serious when he said he wanted to study genetics and conduct groundbreaking research. But I was so wrong. After earning his degree, he disappeared into the basement of his tower, which had this strange green light coming out of the windows. To my surprise, he succeeded in beating cyberpups, each equipped with jetpacks and a variety of other contraptions adapted to their overalls. He taught them how to operate heavy vehicles, submarines, jets. His canine crew formed an entire army and his unit is called, yes, you guessed it, Paw Patrol. After that, he changed his name to Ryder. My brother is the biggest Paw Patrol fanatic ever.